Hello, YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with DJ. And I, of course, am your host, Chef DJ here. Tonight, I'm going to be showing you how to make something simple. Two things that are actually very simple. With every meal, people desire to have a side, and normally we like something that is dense, something that is moist, something that is flaky, something that is slightly crunchy. So tonight, I'm going to show you how to make homemade flaky biscuits, and I'm going to show you also how to make homemade cornbread. Whether you have greens or whether you have mashed potatoes and gravy, if you just want to sop the biscuit up in some gravy, or if you just want to get that good old pot liquor for your cornbread and greens, I'm going to show you how to make that today. So sit back, sit tight, get your seasoning cabinet open as I have mine open here, and let's get started. So here is what you will need. Some flour, all-purpose flour. I normally swear by Gold Medal. That is my favorite flour, but you can use Pillsbury, whatever you choose, but this is one of the items that you will need. You will also need some sugar. Domino sugar, of course, for me. But whatever sugar you choose is perfectly fine. You will need some salt, baking powder, unsalted butter. I have Land O'Lakes unsalted butter here, but whatever butter you choose, that is perfectly fine, as long as it's unsalted. Because you already have salt in the mixture, you don't want to have salted butter, unless you really want a salty biscuit. You will need some milk. You can do whole milk, you can do buttermilk, you can do half and half whole milk and half buttermilk, or you can do straight buttermilk or straight whole milk, or you can do 2% milk, low-fat milk, whatever you choose. But this particular recipe works best with whole milk. right, and so now that our biscuits are in the oven, we'll let those bake for about 16 to 17 minutes. We're going to move on to our cornbread now. So sit there, sit tight, and let's get started. Again, you will need some flour. As I stated before, I like gold medal flour. I swear by it almost. It's my absolute favorite, but you can use Pillsbury or whatever flour you choose. Next, you will need some Indian head cornmeal, fine ground. That is my absolute favorite to make cornbread with. Indian head cornmeal, fine ground, of course. But some like other generic brands of cornmeal, so that's perfectly fine. Whatever you choose is fine with me. Well, should be fine with you, but yeah. You'll need some melted butter. You'll need about a cup of that. You need some salt. You'll need a couple of eggs. And you will need some sugar. Now, that is optional. If you like to have a little bit of sweetness to your cornbread, that is fine. Normally, I like mine without the sugar, but some don't like bland cornbread. I actually like it because it tastes better when you dip it inside your greens, but that's beside the point. Sugar is optional. And you will need some milk. All right, and so ladies and gentlemen, ma'ams and sirs, Mr. and Mrs., our homemade biscuits are done. They smell wonderful. Oh my goodness, they smell so great. I just want to eat one right now. As a matter of fact, I think I will. Hold up. Would you feast your eyes on that? That's good. It's real good. So, our cornbread is done. It was cooked in a skillet, of course. You know I couldn't get a video without a skillet. So the cornbread is done. Our homemade biscuits are great. I just need some butter and some honey to go with these these bad boys are delicious. And so we're going to do that. We're going to get that honey and that butter, and we're going to eat this biscuit because I'm enjoying it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. I want you to know that I made 100 subscriptions. It may seem like a little bit to some, but it's wonderful to me because you all did it. You helped me to be successful in my endeavor. And so I know I have a ways to go, but as long as you teach one and spread the word and get it out to someone else, I'm quite sure we'll reach that 1,000 in no time. So I thank you for watching. Thank you for staying. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? The bottom right, bottom left of that screen, hit the subscription button. Go ahead and subscribe. You know you want to see what DJ's cooking next. So thank you so much for stopping by, and until next time, peace.